What if the problem with dating apps isn't the apps themselves, but something much closer to home? What if the real reason you keep swiping, matching, and getting nowhere has nothing to do with algorithms, and everything to do with subtle patterns you don't even notice in yourself? Today, we're diving into a brutally honest, deeply personalized strategy guide that will help you see your dating life in a whole new light. Forget everything you think you know about why dating apps fail. We're cutting through the generic advice to expose the truly personal reasons you're striking out online, and how to finally make these platforms work for you, not against you. Here's the thing most people never realize. Dating apps aren't neutral spaces. They magnify who we already are. If you're avoidant, they amplify distance. If you're anxious, they intensify uncertainty. If you're too picky, they present endless options that make settling feel impossible. And if you're unclear about what you want, they overwhelm you with noise. The first step isn't improving your photos or rewriting your bio. It's understanding the invisible habits that shape how you show up in the digital dating world. Let's start with one of the biggest hidden blocks: your communication style. Most people either overshare too early or give so little that they appear uninterested. Maybe you write long emotional paragraphs before you even meet someone because you're seeking reassurance. Or maybe you reply with one-word answers because you're afraid of seeming too eager. Both patterns send the same message: I'm not emotionally aligned with the pace of this connection. And potential partners pick up on that instantly, even if you don't realize you're doing it. Then there's the profile trap. You might think your profile is just a collection of photos and lines, but subconsciously it tells people your entire emotional story. A profile full of group pictures? You're hiding. Only selfies? You're craving validation. Bios with sarcasm and disclaimers. Don't waste my time. No drama. Be serious. Signal defensiveness and past wounds. People feel that energy before they even swipe right. But here's the good news. Once you understand what your profile communicates, you can rewrite it to attract the right people instead of scaring them off. Now let's talk about attachment patterns, because this might be the real reason dating apps don't work for you. If you're anxiously attached, you probably interpret slow texting as rejection. You chase responses, double text, or emotionally invest before you even meet someone. Apps become emotional roller coasters instead of tools. If you're avoidant, you swipe endlessly but rarely follow through, convincing yourself that no one is good enough. Apps become a place to hide, where you can stay in the illusion of possibility without engaging in real intimacy. And if you're somewhere in between, your behavior might shift depending on who you're talking to. Recognizing your attachment pattern isn't about labeling yourself. It's about understanding how you show up so you can break the cycle consciously. But here's the twist most people never expect. Sometimes dating apps don't work for you because you're not actually dating for connection. You're dating for regulation. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you want distraction, validation, or entertainment. And apps are designed to feed those needs instantly. But when your real intention isn't aligned with genuine connection, you subconsciously push away anyone who could offer you something real. You might swipe past secure, healthy people because they don't give you the dopamine spike you're conditioned to chase. Once you identify your true intention, everything changes. Your matches, your conversations, and the kind of people who respond to you. So how do you fix this? You personalize your strategy. If you're anxious, slow down your pace. Set a rule: no emotional investment until the first meeting. If you're avoidant, commit to 3 actual dates before you make a judgment. Because avoidant people often mistake discomfort for incompatibility. If you're unclear about what you want, define one non-negotiable and one value that matters most. Clarity doesn't limit you, it focuses your energy. And if your profile is misrepresenting you, rewrite it from a place of self-awareness, not self-protection. Before you delete the apps and declare they're broken, ask yourself, what if they're simply reflecting the parts of me that still need attention? Because once you understand your patterns, dating apps stop feeling like a battlefield and start functioning as a mirror, one that finally guides you toward connection instead of confusion. If you're ready, the shift starts today. Let's make dating apps work for you. Not by changing the apps, but by changing the way you show up inside them.